Hey YouTube, it's day 18 of Vita. Also, it's a Wednesday, also known as the day I talk about Australia. And I need to make this video kind of fast because in like half an hour, I'm gonna go on a Fremantle prison tour because nothing says Australia like prisons and convicts. Though, fun fact, Fremantle was originally settled by free people and not convicts. Today I thought I would talk about the Hunger Games premiere, which I went to like a month ago now. Has it really been that long? And so I was like super excited for the Hunger Games and the movie coming out and everything because, you know, obviously I'm a huge nerd and like stuff like that. I get so excited. Like, people in my dorm thought I was crazy because I was like literally jumping up and down like the night of the premiere. So when I first started looking into buying tickets for the movie, I was super depressed and disappointed to realize that there weren't any midnight showings near me, which I just didn't understand because I live for midnight showings. So I bought tickets for the Hunger Games movie that came out at 9:15 p.m. on a Thursday, which was almost a solid 24 hours after the midnight premiere. But I decided I could live with it because it was still before everyone in the US got to see it. The only problem with this is that I failed to realize that I had a hall meeting at 8:30 that evening. So we'll get out at 9 and the movie starts at 9:15. Like, this is the first full day that the movie has been out. Like, it's gonna be crazy, but it's okay because we had assigned seats, so it was like, oh, you know, like the theater's gonna be full, but hopefully no one will have taken our seats. Like, it'll all be okay. So we got out of the meeting a little bit early and we went to the movie theater and we tried to go into the movie theater like 10 minutes before the movie started, but they wouldn't let us in because they were still cleaning the movie theater. So about 5 minutes before the movie started, they finally let us into the theater. Obviously, I was the first person in the theater, and then like a couple other random people trickled in. They did not seem as excited for this movie as I was. Like, it seemed to me like these people just walked in off the streets. We're like, oh, let's see a movie. Okay, what movie do you want to see? No, let's see this Hunger Games thing. Like, it was the first day that the movie was out. Why was the theater not packed? Because the theater wasn't even packed, and these people did not seem to appreciate the fact that I was like laughing and crying hysterically throughout the whole movie. Actually, I tried to like keep it to a minimum, but you know, when Caesar came on, that was just hilarious. I had to laugh then. I did not laugh when anybody died though, so you know, at least I had that going for me. I can't believe people in the US were like laughing when the careers died. Like, it's not okay to laugh when people die. Like, these are small children dying. So I'm not sure if this is really an Australian thing or if this is just like a Fremantle / Western Australian thing. But I don't understand the lack of enthusiasm for awesome nerdy stuff. But then again, I'm a very nerdy person and I am very like pro nerdiness and take pride in my nerdiness. And so maybe there just aren't any nerds out here, or maybe it really is an Australian thing, because Australians seem pretty laid back, and so maybe it's just not cool in Australian to get excited about stuff, but there have got to be nerds out here. I just haven't actually met any yet. It's really hard to meet nerds in real life, which is why I do things like Vita and internet-y things, because that is the only place I know where to find nerds. So yeah, that's how the Australian Hunger Games premiere went. Not as nerdy as I would have hoped.